What's good, Millie fam? I think that y'all are really loving my reaction videos and my food reaction videos on TikTok. I want to thank y'all so much for all the love. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, y'all. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow my TikTok. I will be putting the link in the bio. But without further ado, y'all, what I will be reacting to today is this dude. He eats raw meat. He's actually addicted to eating raw meat, y'all. So, enough of the talking, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the video, because this is crazy, y'all. Let's see what's going on.
29-year-old Daniel has a typical varied diet, except for one nasty habit. Daniel has been obsessed with raw meat for the past 6 years. He feeds his habit 4 times a week with kilo after kilo of raw beef. He eats whole steaks fresh from the packaging, and he even eats raw chicken.
It isn't really normal for people to have the eating habits that Daniel does.
Every year, 76 million people contract foodborne illnesses. Of these people, 375,000 are hospitalized, and approximately 5,000 die.
I'm really concerned that Daniel doesn't care that one day this could lead to death.
In fact, Daniel laughs at the thought of getting sick.
It's absolutely worth it to eat raw meat, even though there's consequences. Consequences are minor. I like to pull it, I like to see the muscles. There's no real reason behind it besides I like the taste and texture. It's like butter.
No flavor.
Daniel's love of raw food started when he was a child.
When we were kids, Daniel would always eat raw biscuit dough and pancake batter.
It was one of the many things that set Daniel apart in a
Don't
strict military household.
Raw beef.
Well, Daniel has always just been a little bit different, particularly when it came to writing poems,
But not raw meat.
stories, fiction.
My father is always pushing me, wanting better, and kind of stressing accomplishments and goals and discipline. And I feel like I'm kind of unique and different from other people.
While Daniel's brother followed in their father's footsteps by joining the army, Daniel chose to pursue a degree in liberal arts instead, a decision not embraced by his family.
My family didn't really support me in writing poetry. They just never really cared much, I guess.
So he's trying to fill a void.
Once he left the strict confines of his parents' house, Daniel began experimenting with more raw foods.
It was just a relaxing moment. One of those quiet things where you do it on your own and you're like, wow, this was nice.
Soon, Daniel was indulging his craving for raw meat several times a week, but he only shared his secret with his brother.
That's sad.
I thought it was just something he was trying out, but then it started progressing to 3 or 4 times a week, and that's when I really started to get concerned.
After graduation, Daniel took a job as a government analyst and finally gained some respect from his family.
It wasn't rewarding. I was dying a little every day.
So Daniel eventually chucked his job in to pursue writing full-time.
I want to make some kind of a difference in the world, you know? That's why I like the whole creative angle. You can usually help people by doing what you're best at, I think.
Daniel now spends his time doing what he loves most, writing, working out, and searching for inexpensive ways to feed his obsession.
I like bargains, and I always look for the cheapest cut.
I don't think he does any type of preparation to it, washing it whatsoever.
Probably not.
His brother Bryant has begged him to give up raw meat, horrified by the risks Daniel is taking.
Daniel disregards any health advice he gets regarding the raw meat that he consumes.
Some products may contain bacteria
What is
that
that?
could cause illness
Beef-
if
it's
the
like beef
product
flap
is
meat.
cooked improperly. Whatever. I mean, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I have never gotten sick from eating raw meat, ever. I've been doing it for 6 years
You
now.
lucky.
I just really don't want my brother to end up dying from that one bad piece of meat. It's gonna happen sooner or later.
Daniel, hi there.
What's up?
I'm Dr. Mike Dow.
Like that.
Nice to meet you.
JJ Virgin. Good to meet you.
Pleasure.
How did it just
I'm just
come
going
in
through
when
my
you working
routine,
out?
doing my usual thing,
At a
and
gym.
now here comes my brother. He's like doctors, and just totally
They
took me by
came straight to the
surprise.
gym to help
Dude,
that
what's
boy.
going on?
The reason these people are here is because I called them about how you like to eat raw meat. I don't know if you really know how much this can affect your health, so they want to help you.
Oh, okay, but I don't think I need help.
I really do hope that they can just strike some chord with Daniel, but I know it's going to be hard.
So I'm hearing that you're not convinced at all that this could be dangerous to you.
That's absolutely right.
You're making a joke of all of this that could kill you. What's up with that?
I don't think it's that big of a deal. Driving's more dangerous, I think.
Well, you know, things are a decision. You wouldn't drive on the wrong side of the street.
No.
And I hear a lot of these rationalizations, and all the rationalizations are geared towards you continuing to eat raw meat.
That is correct. Absolutely.
So it sounds like what you need is some information.
Would you be willing to come with us so we can show you a few things and possibly change your mind?
All right, but you got a big chore ahead of you, I'll just say that. I feel like they're talking down to me. It felt like a fight with me
really
against
making a
3
joke out
people.
of it,
They were
yes.
attacking me, not just my eating habits.
I got some work ahead of them.
Thank you.
Since Daniel refuses to acknowledge the risks of eating raw meat, Dr. Dow and JJ want to introduce him to someone who can show him the danger he is facing.
My name is Dr. Mike Carragher. I'm a board-certified family medicine physician. Raw beef is covered with microscopic organisms, viruses, as well as parasites.
Okay.
They're not visible to the human eye, but nonetheless, they're there.
Right.
Your first sign of eating a parasite or a virus or a bacteria could be death, and it's not a nice death.
I haven't died yet.
Whoa. He's still making
We
jokes.
showed you evidence. Would that help you to make some
He's
changes in
still
your life?
making jokes. He
I don't know, I
seriously
really like it, and I really don't want to change.
I see this cavalier attitude, this defensiveness. Daniel needs to put down his denial and accept that what he is doing has real consequences.
To determine exactly what these consequences involve, Dr. Carragher wants to run some tests on one of Daniel's favorite foods.
This is some ground chopped meat, which we got from your
He
refrigerator.
eats raw ground chop.
The test will reveal if E. coli is present in the ground beef.
It's like a raw
E. coli is
hamburger.
incredibly dangerous. It starts with stomach cramps, diarrhea, headaches, fever, bloody stools, but then it can quickly progress to organ failure and death.
While Daniel hasn't yet experienced the onset of these side effects, it doesn't mean they aren't in his future.
We look at the tip of the test strips. If there's any discoloration at all, it means there's a positive test.
All right.
So, looks like our E. coli here has changed in color. So that's positive E. coli on the ground beef from your refrigerator, living on your chop meat.
And you just lucky it ain't hurt you yet.
The E. coli test they did came up positive, but I don't think it's a real biggie because I think my body's naturally made to fight this type of thing. Is there such a thing as the body
certain
building up
extent.
immunity?
No.
Actually, you're putting yourself at higher risk for disease the more raw meat that you eat.
Whoa. Okay, y'all. Let me know what are y'all thoughts about this. Wow, he was so in denial. But you know what's sad about it is I think it came from when he said his parents or his dad or whatever did not accept the fact that he wasn't the right poetry, which is sad. You know, you try to live up to your parents' expectations sometimes, but you know, eventually you got to do what you got to do, what's best for you. And I think this really came from his dad, like, not accepting him. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad. Like, he need to get out of denial. This is very serious. Like, raw meat. I understand some people eat raw, like, but those are like vegans and stuff like that. They have a raw diet. But raw meat, consuming raw meat on a regular basis, no. I mean, you telling me he can go to the restaurant and just be like, Jamie, just hand me the meat out of the freezer. Man, if he had a girlfriend, she wouldn't even have to worry about cooking. She just buy the meat from the stove and just, let me stop playing, y'all. But I hope he, like, really sees how serious this is, y'all. Hey, y'all, just let me know y'all thoughts about this. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all thinking about this one. This is a crazy addiction right here, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, y'all. That's all for today, Millie fam. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.